Magic 89.9.
3:09 is the time. This is Pitstop. You've got a nasally Jada.
Eggay Q
And the Wee Man.
Taking over from JJ's halftime show. Hello, everybody. How you doing? No traffic today, by the way.
Yes.
Did you notice that?
I experienced a lot on my way here.
Where?
With your V8 car, kung kailan mahal ang gasolina tsaka ka nag-D8.
Because
Why
we
use
don't
the other
care.
car kasi?
Wala.
Wala tayong pakialam eh.
Wala. Ako nag-scooter.
Wow. For someone who was talking about it earlier, what the hell?
I know. Walang pakialam din to si Eggay.
Anyway, MRT ka ba?
I have a not so motoring news later.
Wow, you
Okay.
do?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Sa inyo galing eh.
I know.
Sa inyo galing. No, but
Also,
in connection with our guests.
Our
later,
guests.
right?
Okay, our guests
So
later.
I went to visit the TGR. It's called the official name is the TGR River Park Street Circuit in Cavite.
Mm-hmm.
It's
amazing.
where
the race is going to be this weekend.
Yeah.
It's so amazing with the prices going up of gasoline. We're burning fuel over the weekend. I mean, not just the
Right.
racers, but everybody who's going
No,
there,
I'm
right?
pretty sure the organizers felt
I'm sure.
the rise of gasoline prices this weekend.
Di ba pwedeng pre-order?
No. What? No, unless they have like
Prepaid
an
gasoline.
underground storage of
I
gasoline
know.
in Clark. I don't think so.
Yeah, can't you like store gas like?
I mean, that's what gasoline manufacturers or gasoline brands do. They have an underground storage. So I mean,
Yeah.
where do you think the gases come from when you gas up in a gasoline station, right?
From heaven up above.
Anyway, itong mga plastic na to affected kunyari ng gasolina.
know.
Anyway,
Yes.
it's gonna be very exciting because the TGR River Park Street Circuit is tight.
Oh.
Okay?
What do you mean tight?
Tight yung
So is it gonna
racetrack.
be like
There are like one or two portions that
Tight as a virgin's.
can accommodate overtaking, diving, but the rest it's really tight.
Wow.
And,
it's gonna be hard for drivers to overtake?
yes.
This is
And-
going to be my first race. I mean, in a long
Naku,
time
siguraduhin mo ha. Siguraduhin mo ha.
to watch.
Kaya nga, siguraduhin mo manonood ka.
Eggay, between the
Nako.
two of us, you're the one who always is a flaker.
Oh,
when we had the
excuse me.
meeting, you flaked out. When they had the Thanksgiving party, you flaked out.
Really?
I
Yeah,
attended
autofocus, you
everything.
flaked out.
Yeah, at the
Thanksgiving?
autofocus, you flaked out.
But I've attended previous autofocus.
But not when I'm there.
Thanksgiving. Oh, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, because
In your
our friend,
face.
our other friend, laging ganun yun.
Absent.
Yeah,
Okay.
but anyway, so it's gonna be an exciting weekend for the fans and I guess for the drivers too.
Of course, yes.
It's tight compared to the last year's street race that was held
Okay.
at the Villar City.
Definitely tighter than Clark, no?
Oh yeah.
Exciting times,
Exciting.
guys.
Sana hindi mangyari pero parang maraming mga body panels makakalas dito. Maraming maglalatero.
Wow.
Maraming maglalatero over the weekend.
I wasn't expecting to be as exciting at that, but sige, okay, fine. Diba?
Yeah, and it's gonna be for sure non-stop action if it's really
Oh,
tight.
yeah.
Kasi,
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
drivers will be
We're gonna show a video later.
Of how it looks like. You already
Yeah.
gave Direct the video.
Yes.
Hi, Direct. We
Nice,
are going to
nice.
talk about that later on. Plus, you've got Not So Motoring News as well.
Motoring news.
and motoring news.
And motoring news.
One
and
of each.
Of course, we have our special guests coming in. Oh my God, Pit Stop Poll of the Week.
Oh, yan.
Hindi ko na makalimutan. Okay, so last week, what did we ask? Should car registrations be valid for up to 5 years provided that mandatory roadworthiness inspections begin on the 4th year? You know what? The winner is a resounding yes on both Facebook and website.
Sorry, what's the...
Should car registrations be valid for up to 5 years?
Yes.
Yes.
Ganun
me too.
katamad ang tao, no?
Oo.
For me, it shouldn't be that long eh. Why?
Why?
Yung mandatory, the MV, na hindi naman lahat ng LTO may gano'n, no? The MV Motor Vehicle Inspection, MVIS ba? Where they check everything, no? So my concern is kung pinatatagal natin 5 years, di lalong mas maraming aksidente kasi yun nga every 3 years, ano ba registration? Every year,
Every
no?
year, yeah.
Every year nga, hindi nga na-check lalo na yung
You're
mga
right.
public utility vehicles.
5
You don't
years
have
pa.
them, their vehicles checked. Right? So
5 years pa.
laging I lost brake, etc. So,
But-
5 years, ano yan? I can't blame the people,
People
because,
for saying yes because
syempre,
hassle
pero if you think of the safety of everybody,
shouldn't be a hassle at all,
dapat.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's just my opinion.
Yeah, me too. I don't agree with this, but yeah,
It's a poll.
Yeah. Yes is a winner for both Facebook and website. And for this week, thank you so much, Warren, for giving us the results. And for this week, thank you so much, Bianca, for helping us post our pit stop poll of the week. With gas prices hitting these record highs, are you ready to take a break with a pump and go electric if given a chance to trade? Yes or no, and why in the comments? Right?
Ako,
How about
yes.
Because you guys already
Wala.
switched.
No, it's hybrid eh. May gas pa rin.
Yeah, may gas pa rin. But
Pero
still,
given
I mean,
the chance, I'd buy an EV and enjoy it while
you don't even have to buy like trade nga eh. Diba?
trade, trade,
diba?
yeah.
Ako, I'm thinking pa. if
Tapos
I'm
after
willing to
the
trade.
Middle East crisis, you trade it back.
If they're willing to give it back to you, diba? Yeah. Okay, so go to our Facebook pages, guys, and to our website and go answer the poll. We would like to know what you guys think. Saying hello to our friends on Twitch, twitch.tv/magic899TV, to Christian Dom, to Jepoy, to Real Victor Torres, and to Not Time to Dilly Dally. Hi! Thank you so much for always keeping us in the background. We got more music for you when we come back, but we would like to start it right now with something from Olivia Dean. So easy. On a Wednesday afternoon with Pitstop.
Magic 89.9.
Stop with Jada, Eggay Q, and the Wee Man and Bad Bunny. I don't understand the thing he's saying, but man, it's really good. Oh my goodness. So we just were talking about fuel, gasoline prices. So is that going to be your news? About
Yep.
Okay, all right. So we are going to do our motoring news right now.
All right.
Take it away, Wee.
So the ongoing conflict in the Middle East is expected to drive diesel prices up significantly, with rates reaching as high as 24.25 per liter. That's
Oh my
the raise. Okay?
goodness.
So Shell will
That's a
raise
lot.
its diesel pump price to 14.55 today, followed by additional increases of 7.30 on March 11. So,
that's today.
That's today. So and 2.40 on March 12. So it's not done yet. So it's
done
not
yet.
over yet. So
Yes.
it's gonna keep on rising in the next couple of days.
I want to bring a drum, an empty drum to a gasoline station and just put all the gas there.
Pero hindi ka naman mag-MRT, di ba?
No, hindi.
Okay. All right. So its gasoline prices will jump to a total of 8.75 between March 10 and 12. So meanwhile, gasoline will see its steepest rise at Sea Oil, with prices jumping by as much as 13 pesos per liter between March 10 and 11. So its diesel price will jump up to 23 pesos per liter during the same period. So guys, take note.
Oh,
if you have
gosh.
to gas up
Gas
today,
up now.
excuse me, please do so.
So, ubo yung naka-18.
So for Petron,
Malas mo nakita ka ni Eggay
for
pumapasok sa parking.
Petron, diesel prices are set to rise by a total of 19.20 between March 10 and 12. So while gasoline will
Jesus
increase by
Jones.
8.80 over the same period, Caltex will see its diesel prices climb to 17.50 as well. March 10 to 16. So guys, again, switch to the smart decision.
Yeah, why are you looking at Jada like that?
Oo nga eh. Kainis ka. Wala, inintay ko yung BYD pickup.
Okay. So according to DOE, the planned increases in petroleum prices will be implemented gradually. Kaya naman pala ganun.
Yeah, gradually.
Following an agreement with these participating oil companies, aiming to prevent consumers from feeling the sudden impact of the Middle East situation on fuel costs. So
Ay.
there you go. That's my first piece of news for today. So Eggay, you wanna chime in on the news?
Yeah, and well, this morning, on my way to the TGR track in Cavite ay nag-shell ako Shell C5. Although, given yun, along C5, medyo mataas talaga mga gasolina. Gas prices.
Why?
Didn't know
Hindi ko alam,
that.
basta ganun sila Kasi tayo, taga Paranaque tayo, we in Sucat, Paranaque.
So, baba nga.
And in San Pedro, there's a Shell San
Provincial?
Pedro, there's a Petron San Pedro. Mura sa amin
pa rin.
well, dati sa amin. No?
Di naman probinsya ang South.
Yeah, no, but this morning I went to Shell C5, just before you enter Slex. So I loaded 14 liters of gas. Basta nasa 75 per liter ng Shell kanina.
Wow.
That's C5, no? But
75.
yeah, but in other places, I believe there's still mga 68.
Okay.
Mas mura pa rin. But yeah, it's fine.
It wouldn't have been so much of a problem if our transportation situation in this country were excellent or just working well for the masses, and two, if it's
Mass
not
transport.
so yeah,
We're on
mass
the way to
transportation.
that.
Yeah, public
Ano naman,
transportation.
privilege ba? I mean,
Public transportation.
How many years left? Are we on track?
With
Wala.
that,
Pag
I
mo
don't
tanungin-
know.
With the subway plans and
Nako.
ish.
No, I don't
Ang
think
dami,
so.
ang dami.
I don't know if it's begun.
No, it has. It has begun. Kasi sarado yung estancia part. That's where the subway
Really?
goes.
Oh my goodness!
Diba,
I thought it stopped.
There's this public official who said publicly that I think Mayor Nancy Binay is like blocking a portion of
Makati.
the project.
Yeah.
I read somewhere.
because
I forgot the
We
details.
talked about that, yeah.
Because
Really?
it's a different country. It's a different president in Makati.
Iba doon, yeah.
Republic of Makati.
Republic of Makati, that's why.
May
Yep.
pros and cons. Yeah.
Of course. I mean, it's definitely pro Makati residents. Good for them. I'm happy for them, that they
Yeah,
have this
sarcastic.
kind of autonomy.
For them, yung mukha mo, hindi naman yun.
Mga Makati. Oh, I saw James in the background.
Because he's so tall, eh?
Oh, yeah.
We can't miss him. Okay. And, Eggay, what's your piece of news?
Yep. So, something new from Nissan Philippines, no? So, let me scroll. Okay, so Autocar Philippines. May rumors kasi
Oh, okay.
about two new products. So, Autocar Philippines reached out to Nissan Philippines to verify the news, and the company confirmed the arrival of the N7 midsize sedan and the Frontier Pro PHEV. The Frontier, yan yung pickup.
Okay.
Yan ang pangalan dati before it became Navara, remember? Okay, so the Nissan Frontier Pro plug-in hybrid electric vehicle has a striking exterior highlighted by its distinctive LED headlight design. Oh, anyway.
Sige, go.
Sorry, I mean, cut lang kita. Now that you mentioned that, are they cutting the
Navara?
Or
Because of the
it's an
Frontier?
additional model?
Good question. Maybe an additional model or baka kapalit. Diba? Parang successor. Parang ibabalik yung nameplate. Anyway, so among the vehicles...
Prequel, parang ganon.
Yeah, among the vehicles that Nissan PH will launch is the Frontier Pro PHEV, a pickup truck designed, developed, and manufactured in China for the global market. It was developed by Nissan in partnership with its Chinese joint venture partner Dongfeng. Once launched in the Philippines, the Frontier Pro PHEV will go up against the likes of the BYD Shark 6.
Okay.
Oh, it's your jam.
Anyway,
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so-
but I won't. I'm sure I won't be. What do you call that? I won't be half and half. BYD pa rin.
okay, so on the other hand, the Nissan N7 battery electric vehicle sedan first came out at the 2024 Guangzhou International Automobile Exhibition, or the Auto Guangzhou. It is the first model built on Nissan Dongfeng's new modular architecture.
Dongfeng talaga.
Yes,
Okay.
well, they say Dongfang, no?
Yeah, I know.
Dongfang,
ayun
it's
nga eh.
Dongfang, yeah.
Dongfang.
So, to put things in perspective, the Nissan N7 is larger than the Toyota Camry. Interesting.
Larger than the Toyota
Larger,
Camry.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
10 millimeters longer, 55 millimeters wider, and 42 millimeters taller.
Oh my God, di kasha sa parking sa baba. Or, you'll have a hard time. Getting in, getting out,
Yes.
and things like that. Okay.
That's for sure.
Ano siya, equipped with Huawei HiCar Apple CarPlay,
okay.
Huawei HiCar. What's the
Different
For,
OS.
for your
Probably,
phones
yes,
and
yes,
all of that. Like okay, so it's a Siri, not an Alexa.
Yes.
Okay, so kanina kasi when you were doing your before we turned on the microphone, we showed us a photo of headlines about.
akala ko anong photo.
Okay.
Ay, nagulat ka.
Gulat ako. Gulat
the
ako.
photo of news about
Okay.
everybody
Nakasave
congratulating
eh.
Heidelin of
Yes.
Lifetime. What gasoline is she? Is it Petron, Shell? Which one?
All the major manufacturers, yeah.
All the
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Congratulations, Heidelin. Now, won't you?
No. So, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought what gasoline stations were doing the race.
I mean what brand?
It's Phoenix.
It's Phoenix. Okay. Did you know Big D no, I'm not supposed to say this. But there was a contest before wherein Sea Oil gave away a lifetime supply of gasoline for somebody. So, yeah. I mean, you want to be that person. Right now.
Especially
I mean,
now.
it's so
Yeah.
nice to be that person.
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to do Not So Motoring News
Yeah,
later on
sure.
when we return. But for now, let's have this one. Oh my God, we had them last Tuesday.
Magic
Ay.
89.9. Magic 89.9.
How could I be honest? And this song is brought to you by
New Star Online. Play smart, play bright with New Star Online. Have fun, take it easy. Gambling is for 21 years old and above only. Gambling can be addictive. Know when to stop.
Hindi pwede sa atin. 21 and above lang.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're like...
Nawala lang ako. Meron ng giveaway. Oh. Thank you, PMP.
you know what? Is Mixie tuned in? Is
I don't know.
anybody in touch with Mixie? Because I'm gonna keep these shirts. Honestly, I don't want to give them away.
I think Jada, you're too tall for them.
Half shirt.
Crop top
no,
pwede.
I
Crop
size
top.
small.
Uy.
Teka na.
Ay, hindi kasha sa'yo yan. Kasha nga sa'yo yan.
Paano ka naging
Small.
sentro ng...
Large ako eh. Extra small. Okay.
Extra small.
I can't. I have to be large or extra large.
may kilala kung pwede sa extra small.
Okay. Eggay, I will turn off your microphone. We've got Not So Motoring News right
Yes,
now.
sige,
Okay,
sige.
let's start with Wee.
So, it's been like a joke here in the station, no, na you're playing basketball. But have you really played basketball in your life?
Only during that one semester of PE and UST.
Okay, so you know
I
how...
was team captain.
Wow. But you only played once, huh?
Only played once.
Okay, so
yeah.
you know how hard it is to
what
score.
sport? Sorry? Basketball?
Kainis si Eggay.
Ako pa
Are
yung
you part
nagtanong
of
no?
the show?
So you know how hard it is to score 2 points, right?
Of course. Oh my goodness.
How about 83 points?
I can never.
Something got into Bam Adebayo on Tuesday night in
Wait,
the US.
Is this one game?
Yes, this is one game. So the
Insane.
Miami Heat star scored a historic 83 points in the team's 150-129 blowout victory over the Washington Wizards in what was a ridiculous offensive performance at the Quesada Center. Adebayo's 83 points were the second most scored by a player in a single game in NBA history. Only Wilt Chamberlain, thanks to his 100-point game in 1962, has scored more in a single contest.
Wow.
Adebayo also surpassed former Los Angeles Lakers star Kobe Bryant, who dropped 81 points in a single game in 2006.
Oh, for Will Chamberlain, it was a contest. It wasn't within the games.
No.
Regular game.
A regular game?
Same.
100?
Yeah, but he was
And during
he
that
was
time?
Didn't you
he
watch
was
it
a
live?
man.
No?
Bakit kita eh.
He was a man amongst boys. So
Yeah, of course.
he was 7 feet. He played against like 6 foot players,
I
and
see.
there were only 10 teams back in the day. So it was for
It
me
was so easy
relatively
to score.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back in the day. So
I think back in the day, during the time of Wilt, it was only Bill Russell.
yeah, who really
Diba,
gave him problems.
Medyo matangkad
okay.
din. Diba?
Pero Bill Russell was a 6'10 only eh. So meron pa ring advantage si Wilt ng like what?
Oh my God, when you say these heights, 6'10", 7 foot, it's like out of this world. They will really bump their heads in the frame of the door here.
Especially in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right,
sila.
no?
So
yeah.
Adebayo's 83 points sparked outrage in the NBA community because it surpassed Kobe Bryant's 81
Of
in
course.
2007. So people are some people are happy because it's a milestone, diba? But most of them are like, you have no respect for Kobe.
It's like Lewis
Para
Hamilton
namang
surpassing
makokontrol.
Michael Schumacher's
Yes. No, I mean,
record or something like it.
Probably because people
He
think
came out of nowhere.
yes,
Yes,
he's
that's
not.
what-
He's
yeah.
not a bona fide star
Yes,
per se.
he's not.
So,
Performer, not even, right? He's
so
not a favorite.
You don't even know him, right?
He's not a favorite.
And I don't blame you.
I don't know him.
Because he's not. His name is not like
Not like
a star sounding one.
like Curry, for example.
yeah, Steph
or-
Curry or an SGA or
Make
Jokic.
gossiping a sport. Pwede.
What?
Sport.
What? What the hell?
But have they tested him for drugs
I
already?
think he will be tested tomorrow. That's the protocol of someone who, what do you call this? Outperforming themselves. They usually get tests.
So here's a question for you, on the off chance that you know about these things. So in case he comes out positive with the drugs thingy,
Suspension for the nation.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
they're not gonna make them forfeit the game. or
No,
something
they're
like
not going
that?
to forfeit the game because it's not only him who played.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's still one for that game.
Yes.
Hindi, minus mo na lang yung 83 points.
Yeah, oh nga eh. I
No,
was
you
thinking
get-
the
you
same
get-
thing,
No, it's
right?
not that way.
You don't get to play for like 10, 15 games. That's like a big hit for your team.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what would you rather have? That win?
Uh-huh.
Revoke that win, or you can't play for 15 games?
Revoke the win.
That's just one game. This is a bigger sanction. You don't get paid as well.
Oh, when you're suspended, you
Yep.
don't get paid? Wow. Okay. But that's amazing. That he scored 83 points in
Yes.
one game
Yeah,
in
that's
this
too much.
day and age.
I mean, the whole
right?
team scores sometimes scores 80 in a game. A whole team.
All of a sudden,
You know what? In the PBA, it happened once. Pero imported.
Tony Harris.
No.
Tony Harris scored 100.
Oh no, but Michael Hackett of Ginebra scored 103 points.
okay, that three-pointer made a difference. Right? What's his name? Michael Hackett?
Yeah.
Okay. This
Ginebra.
was during
80s.
80s. Panahon. You watched it live for sure.
My dad told me.
Whatever.
You were what? You
Whatever,
were young?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your not so motoring news?
Wala.
yeah,
Gusto nyo talaga? Okay.
Hindi.
I know.
Wag na.
I'm thinking tuloy of what not so motoring news I have. I'm sure I have something at the tip of my tongue. But anyways, we are excited for
Wait,
our
so okay.
guests.
Sige, not so motoring news. Ano ba talaga score dun kay Kong Bong Suntay? What's your take
yes.
on that? Sa akin, mali.
Si Bong Suntay.
Yes. Oo naman, mali yung ganun.
That's objectifying
Eh,
women.
sumasali po si Jingoy.
That's
a different story,
With
though.
all due respect to the congressman, this is just my personal opinion. Yung sinabi niyang comments na I saw her and
This
imagination,
is how I felt.
okay, di ba?
Yeah.
Sana kung kwentuhan nyo na lang sa bahayan o amongst friends, right?
What was he trying to justify,
May hearing
though?
Sinabi niya yun sa hearing.
What was he trying to justify, though, with that comment or with that conversation?
The threat made by the vice president.
During that time.
Yes.
Okay,
Hindi
okay,
naman
okay.
daw natuloy.
Yeah, so that was his
Imagination
example.
lang. He started with, you know what? When I go home late, sometimes my wife would tell me, I'd kill you. Ganun yung mga examples na hanggang sa
okay.
napunta sa I saw this
You
movie
don't
star.
say those kind of conversations,
In a hearing.
In a hearing.
Pero wait.
And Women's Month.
Yeah, and
So si
Women's
Jingoy
Month.
nagandahan din kay ano?
No, his is a different story.
Deadma daw eh. Yung mga nakita ko meme, may deadma.
No, his is a different story. But the foreign athlete.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was
asked
asking her
if you have
she
a
had
Filipino boyfriend.
Filipino boyfriend, and then mentioned something about Senator Kiko Pangilinan, sorry Sharon, or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
What is happening? I don't know anymore. Maybe
Deadma,
there's
deadma.
something. Alam mo, partida yan, hindi pa umaabot dito yung mga bomba galing galing Iran.
How I
Diba?
wish the late Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago
I wonder
was
what
there, no?
what she would have. Yeah.
Oh man.
Mako.
She won't hear the end of
Magbubukang
it.
barangay
Yeah.
tanod si ano.
He wouldn't hear the end of it.
Yeah.
Like she'd still be talking up to this minute.
I mean, Miriam Defensor Santiago,
Miriam
right?
Defensor
She's like
Santiago,
a
yes.
super women advocate siya
Super
talaga.
smart too.
Super
Super smart as
talagang
well.
she won't stop. She's
Yeah.
a perfect example of a a relentless
woman.
Like someone we were talking
Someone
about
we know.
earlier today.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Yeah, that would have been a nice thing to watch if she was still alive, no? But yeah, Women's Month.
sige, isa pa lang sa motoring news.
Teka lang, Women's Month. I saw in a Facebook post also just a while ago that up to this day, women are still fighting for the right to
Men?
party. No, for equality.
Fighting for a week?
No, for equality still. I mean, if women are still fighting. So for all the other genders, fall in line because we got here first. Fall in line, everybody. We haven't gotten our, our due. So fall in line, everybody
I had to
else.
splash water in my mouth. Nabubulol ako.
Kakakain mo ng mixed nuts.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Oh my God, you are so welcome. So I was going to play this a while ago. I've been looking for this song. It jumped on me a while ago. Thank you so much, JJ, for telling me where it is. If this jumps, I'll blame you. There you go. They were here the other day, Monday.
Yeah.
The whole bunch of Beanie.
With Isabel.
And JJ as well on Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. 4:03 on the clock. This is Pitstop. My name is Jada.
Eggay.
And the wee man.
And it's such an exciting second week of March because we are looking forward to the first. Is it the first leg?
The very
Yes.
first.
The very
The
first.
very first.
The very first. Nakakainis
The
naman
very
kayo
first.
of all time.
Yeah.
So wait, sorry. I think
wait lang.
Danny is still in Manila, right? He went back. Hi, Sir Danny, if you're tuned in.
Okay,
The former very first vice president.
If you have been following us on social media, you know who's going to be in the booth around this time. But Eggay, please do the formal introductions.
Yeah, they always make me do this because they have a hard time
Pronouncing.
saying the full name. Huh? Ganyan yung dalawang yan.
Where did that come from?
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, so
Fine, Eggay.
anyway, segue muna. So, as I mentioned earlier, I went to the TGR River Park Street Circuit in Cavite this
Yes,
morning.
you can do it.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
can do it.
Haba,
Use your words.
And yeah, we're gonna show a video in a while
really?
of
Yeah.
we'll show them a ride through
Okay.
because I rode with the TRS director JP Tuason. He took me inside the track
In a bike?
on board his
Sidecar.
Huh? Listen.
Sidecar.
On board
what?
this Toyota LC300 GR.
Kidding.
That's fully paid, huh?
Wait.
And fully tanked.
Are you sure? Ina-assume ko baka inutang din ni JP, ano?
You know what? Okay, why don't we show the video before we
Nag-assume
introduce our
lang.
guests?
Sige,
Okay.
go.
Assume
Okay,
balance.
direct. Why don't you? Yes, there you go. Eggay Q reporting, not so live from the track, TGR track.
All right, let's comment.
Go
As he
ahead.
comes down on here on the main straight, looking a little bit sloppy on the inside. Oh, he takes the car.
Up the construction area and through.
And the Petron XCS.
Yeah, that's like a Louis Vuitton label now, huh, Petron?
Oh, mahal na.
Eggay,
Luxury
box,
item na yan.
box. Eggay, box. Box this lap.
Onto the chicane!
All right, and thank you. How long is this video, Eggay?
3 minutes.
You can just
And on
You can let
that
it play.
note,
Yeah.
Eggay, why
Let's-
don't you introduce our guests for today?
Yes, very special guests we have.
Hi.
The hosts of this weekend's Toyota Gazoo Racing Philippine Cup, James Deakin and Jutt Sulit.
Yes.
Hey
Hi,
guys.
guys.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome to the show. Welcome back, James. And
We're missing one
Jutt,
co-host,
nice
right?
Yes, I know. What
nice
happened?
to meet you. My name is
Nice to
Jada.
meet you, Jada.
Yeah, it's the first
What
time
happened to our
I'm
other
meeting you.
co-host? My co-host, your
Tim-
sister.
Tim is gonna be there on Saturday. Tim
yeah.
Gamboa.
She's gonna be there.
Yeah, it's gonna be there on
Better.
Saturday.
Can you not,
yes.
James?
Pero,
Don't leave me,
But
don't
you know,
leave me hanging.
there's a microphone here for her waiting.
You
but
know,
yeah.
John, now's
That's
your
good
time
to
to
know,
get back at
Jada.
her.
That is true.
Yeah, now that she's not here to defend herself, because these two have this love-hate relationship on the air.
Okay.
Every time we introduce Jutt, I don't know, him and Tin go back a long way, so it's like it's funny. It's funny.
We are. Yeah, I'm so excited to see that on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what time are you gonna guys? Are you guys gonna go on Saturday?
Oh, I think the first race usually starts around 10 a.m. So we're there usually way earlier.
Wow,
Obviously,
right.
we have a lot of opening ceremonies. It's a big weekend. It's not just the race. It's like Toyota really recreate the entire atmosphere of a race weekend. So you have all the trimmings, right?
Yes.
All the bells and whistles. You've got the parades. You've got the all the speeches of the executives. You got the dancers, and it's high energy. That's what I really think people who go there live get. Which you can't quite get on the screen. The racing, yes, you can follow it, and we do have online platforms for that. But to really absorb the vibe, right?
Yeah.
We have booths. Jutt, you take care of most of that. Like you bring them through
On
the
ground.
fan grounds and show them the activity area. Maybe you can walk them through some of those activities.
Yeah, I think one of the highlights, first, specifically in this first leg of this season, on Saturday, the gates open to the public at 8 a.m. And right before we do the opening ceremony at around 9 a.m., there will actually be car clubs already taking on the track.
Oh.
So you'll see a lot of vehicles as soon as you step into this whole thing that Toyota Motor Philippines just put up in River Park specifically for this weekend. That in itself, I think, is already an incredible feat
is.
for Toyota to put together.
What? Okay.
yes.
What do you mean that they just put up this?
From thin air. As in, it's not
Really?
even
It's-
like Monaco. Like you've got the Monaco tracks.
Yes, of course.
Which are street
It's
circuit.
street circuit, yeah.
All right. Which they just modified. Toyota just invented from thin air. That's how they
so
roll.
they carved
They literally
a
take
track from out of.
correct.
Oh my goodness!
and it's not the first time they've done it. I mean,
I was gonna ask.
The first
is
time
this
we
the first
did it?
time
No,
ever
not
in
at
the
all.
history of?
the first one we did was in McKinley.
McKinley West. McKinley
And
West.
that was-
2016?
No, wait.
14.
Oh, sorry.
14.
Sorry.
14.
14. First
yeah.
season.
So you
First
mean to say
season.
this track never existed before?
No.
McKinley West is now a call center.
The one that where they're
didn't-
holding it this year. I mean, this weekend.
No, it's part of federal lands,
Yes.
empty property, and
so they're christening the whole thing.
correct.
Ah.
And they did that before with Villar City, which was just a little bit about a couple of kilometers
Yes.
away.
Okay.
And so what Toyota tend to do is they're looking to bring it closer to the people because obviously the dedicated racetrack, there's no comparison when you're talking about racing.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, you've got all the trimmings, you got the safety features. It's designed for one thing only. The only thing that they're lacking there is it's kind of hard to import a crowd that's not enthusiasts already.
Yes.
That's a capture. You're preaching to a choir
Okay.
already. So Toyota want to get outside that
Okay.
choir. They want to preach to an entire new bunch of people, a new bunch of enthusiasts that they can convert. And the best way to do that is you go to them.
You bring the
Yeah.
racetrack
if
to the,
the
people.
mountain won't go to Muhammad.
Or
Or the other way around,
The mountain will.
You
Yeah.
move there, you bring
Yeah.
the mountain to Muhammad, and,
Yes.
and look, it works. It's people are generally one thing about car racing is it's very easy to appreciate even if you don't understand because
True.
it's kind of primal. It's a race. Race is who got there ahead.
Yes.
You don't even need to know what's going on, what team to see a little battle
Yes.
brewing. You're like, oh, galing yan. Wah! And so they're trying to expose people like that to show them, look, this is something that Filipinos can do and do well. We're known for basketball, we're known for boxing. That's great, but
But not so much driving.
not so much driving. Tennis, yeah. No, I mean, and these are all
Tennis
great.
only now.
Tennis.
Right? Tennis
Don't
only
forget.
now. Yeah. Not so much driving, right?
We even went to Cebu, James, remember?
Cebu was
Cebu street race maybe more than 10 years
where?
ago.
Was that SRP area? What do you call that?
I don't know. But Cebu race. no?
Okay.
Street
How's the
race.
crowd in Cebu?
Ay, iba rin. Siyempre, parang mas marami.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a mega achievement because
Yes.
they had to put that together in record time, and then
They had to bring the cars to Cebu.
they had to bring everything freight or shipping, right? So. But this is the Toyota way. This is why I love to invite people to see it because it's on a scale that you've never seen before. Anyone can put up a race weekend. We've had that for countless
So many
decades.
times.
Yes, nothing wrong with that. But it's at this level.
Yeah.
To see it done at this level because Toyota's creating a standard internationally. So it's not just like, okay na yan dito. No.
It's like putting us in the map.
They're putting us on the map, and more importantly, they're delivering on a promise to the actual participants that when you go through the TGR Cup, this is recognized globally, internationally.
It's like going to a Pacquiao fight. It will not disappoint.
And not just that, you have a proper ladder. You have a
Yeah.
proper structure and scaffolding to get to. If you want to make a career out of racing, you have international points because they're AAP, FIA endorsed and accredited.
Really?
Yeah, so those points are international. So you can now, if you collect enough points at a certain level, you can go and race, let's say, the Toyota Gazoo Racing in
See?
Nürburgring eventually.
These are things that our listeners probably don't know because there's always a new listener every 15 minutes. You know this, right? I mean,
it still happens.
It still happens. And so these are the things that, our listeners don't know about racing here in the Philippines and racing for Toyota as well. How many times have you hosted for Toyota?
Reveal
I've
your
got
age.
one white hair for every year. I'm the
Season 1.
Season 1.
Season 1
So I was
yan.
2014 was the first official season that I started commenting. I joined in 2013 because there was a media cup. That was like a inaugural cup only. So it was just wasn't what it is
Still
today.
vivid in my mind.
Yes.
You, Vince.
I'm still sore.
The food? Akala ko the food.
No, the racers. Kasi,
Always the food
And the
for
drinking
we,
after.
of course.
Yeah.
The drinking afterwards.
the waste. The wasteful
Yes.
nights that we had. Oh my God.
But it set a benchmark, right?
Yeah,
I mean, we
of course,
created
of course.
a whole culture out there. So I've been doing it since 2014. So this will be my 12th, 13th year. I'm not good at
Amazing.
math, but
You're a teenager on this.
Yeah, later on.
yeah.
Later on, bago matapos yung show, meron akong gustong tanong kay James eh.
I know.
Yung, sino yung, kung kaya niya on air, no? Sino yung pinaka-lousy mong co-host before?
Labas muna ako. Baka,
Jutt, sorry.
Okay.
At least have the decency to do it behind his back.
You know what? It's so weird that I'm gonna talk to Jutt.
No. Actually, not all jokes aside, that he is an angel because he's one of the few that you can make batoto and go, Jutt, take over, and he can talk underwater.
So
man.
everybody
Jutt
else,
he's got the gift of the gab too.
who co-hosted with James Deakin, that's not Jutt or Tin, you guys are gonna be thinking it's
No.
probably me. It's probably me.
not,
Yeah,
it's
it's me. Eggay's talking about me. But Jutt, okay, how many times or how many years have you been hosting for Toyota?
Honestly, I thought I've been doing this for a while, but I'm not even half of James's career. I've been doing it since.
Are you saying he's old and you're
Well,
young?
Judd, no one is half James' career, so it's fine.
Now he's the one saying.
Don't worry.
How long have you been?
I've been doing it since 2020. Very, very lucky to.
During the pandemic.
Yeah. So it was very much different from when I started. Back then, no, it wasn't open to the
Do
public
not
yet.
say back then because James can go back.
Further back.
Way back.
way back. Okay, so back
But
then. You were saying, sorry.
it wasn't open to the public yet. So it was just the racers,
You're right.
us, the mechanics, the teams there. And
But you got to make it exciting for the people who are watching online.
that's
Online,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
Yes,
So when
because we did have record numbers online.
Yes, but when we opened it finally, Toyota opened it, I think 2023, if I'm not mistaken.
I think we
Yes.
did a
Is it earlier?
hybridish in 22. Anyway, but
yeah, it was.
Yeah, they
such
were
a-
like school kids out of a yard. or
What I'm
something like
realizing
that.
is that there's levels to it. Okay,
What
suddenly
do you
the
mean?
public's coming back. And
Yeah.
then last year over at Villar City was my first experience of a street race. So it's just been different every year based on my point of view.
I'm so happy for you, Judd. I've never been invited to any of this.
Well, you are now.
You are now. You
Yes,
are now.
wait, can you I just filled out the registration form, which none of you do. Lalo na kayo.
Oh, no,
because-
I did.
You did?
Yeah,
oh, you
yeah.
say you
There is
don't
one.
eh. Sabi mo sa akin, you don't
No,
fill out those
no.
forms.
But my people did it for me. So
My people.
My people.
I'll have my people contact your people.
Napakasipag nito.
no, kasi I was supposed to sign it. I mean, I was supposed to fill it up. When I saw it, meron na. Okay, never mind. Diba?
Well, for us plebs kasi, we have to do it on our own. We don't have people.
Plebs.
My people is ChatGPT. Okay, fill out mo yan.
So excited for this weekend, guys. We are going to know more. Hopefully, we make it on time for OPM 5 p.m. and not go overtime, but we will try our best, Sarge. Sarge is probably tuned in. Hi, Sarge. Meantime, let's take a listen to some music.
Magic 89.9.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. Quad Lips with IDGA. We're talking about talent fees right now.
Yan.
James
Napainom si James.
After 12 years, it would have been nice if maybe Monica can answer how much na yung TF niya.
They pay in gas now.
Yes.
That's a lot.
So
Gold.
higher in value yun, huh?
Yeah, higher, exactly. Yeah.
Higher in,
Or
higher in
that.
crypto, yeah.
It's better than crypto.
I love it. There are, by the way, before we continue talking, there are shirts from Toyota Gazoo Racing here, and we're supposed to give it away to our listeners for a contest. I'm like,
I'm listening.
yun na nga eh. I was telling, diba, if Mixie's tuned in, do we have a go signal? We'll keep it na lang.
Ano yan? Crop top sa'yo yan.
Pero po, these are small and extra small. So, can
You're
you,
6 feet.
Can you send
Goodness,
over
Jada.
like 3 XLs or something like that? That's yeah. Okay, so we'll see if we are
Yeah.
gonna give it away, but maybe. No,
I have a question for James first. James, so you've been the host of the Vios Cup and GR Cup for forever, no?
Forever.
So what do you think Toyota can do in terms of raising the bar every year? I mean, now they did because they added another leg. So do you think this is the peak or there's more to
Oh
come?
no, it's never the peak. It's never the peak. I'm not privy to what they're going to do because they keep that very close to their chest for obvious reasons. But if anything I've learned over the years with Toyota is that the reason they're number one is they never rest on their laurels. They never say, kasi number one na tayo.
Tama na.
No,
Yeah.
no. In fact, it's makes me sometimes when I talk to them, they're like, I'm like, why do you guys still do this? You're number one. And then they say to me, why do you think we're number one? It's because we do this.
They
It's because
continue.
we're continuing always, whether it's through the customer research, the customer experience. And with racing, it's the same thing. Like every year, they try to do something new. And this time, well, we've got the Tamaraos. That's
Yeah.
like a whole new. I'm excited to see them. We got a little preview of it.
Yes.
But that is so. Parang it brings it to the common man talaga because, racing's great. But if
trying
you're
to
watching,
imagine the Tamaraos racing.
if you're watching a super quick, yeah,
I can imagine. Yeah, I
they're
can
quick,
imagine.
they're light in the
Yeah.
back. But if you're watching, let's say, a Supra, which is an outstanding car, yes, everyone agrees. But is it that relatable?
No.
To a few people only, yeah.
Yeah.
But a Tamarao racing around, that's for everybody.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be cheering on. It's like seriously, it's like watching Tamaraos. I mean, the actual animal, right?
To
yes,
answer your
yes.
question, what they do is they I think what I would predict is that they just keep making it more accessible and a little bit more interesting. So it's not just necessarily let's keep doing something at the top. It's like how do we broaden it at the bottom of the pyramid? How do we bring
Yeah.
people in? So let's bring in these fan events where you've got simulators, you've got different types of booths, all the activity center for all the people who are like you bring your family. So bring your kids way before they get into racing.
Yes.
You're already immersing them in that experience, and then of course they bring in the best bands. This is also something that people just love. So
we
even
have
if you're
bands.
yes, because that's like the whole Singapore Grand Prix
Yes,
vibe
experience.
that you're recreating, and it becomes a complete family affair. So it's like wow, okay, the kids, the mom, the dad, everyone's had something that day, and you go away wanting more, and that's what they do. They just keep on finding out what you want and giving it to you.
Nice.
Okay, I have a question since it's like because I've never been invited. This is the first year.
Welcome down to Parnik.
Because there's a new listener every 15 minutes. I haven't mentioned this a while.
No, hindi lang pang GR Cup yung ano na yan, yung comment niya.
Pang lahat.
Pang future events yan. Future events.
wait now. But
Susulutin pa si James tsaka si Jutt
next year. No, kidding aside, guys. So, so you've been there for like 12 years. Every year, is it the same racer or did they change racers?
I think we
That's my
have some
question.
consistent ones that have been throughout the
okay.
entire 12 years, but there's always a change in the grid
Okay, so you have a favorite?
of racer.
Yes.
There's so many, but I really enjoyed like when Rian Ramos was racing. That was a lot of fun.
She's my favorite too.
No, because
even in
she's-
drifting.
Yeah, she was very interesting, and she was like she never drove a manual before that, so she had to learn how to drive a manual. Before she-
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
So
it was
cute,
just
man.
it was just funny to see how nervous all the boys were around her. Because in racing, kasi, you have no friends at 160 kilometers an hour. That's kind
yeah,
of
of
the
course.
saying, right?
Yeah.
Unless it's Rian Ramos. Then they give her all the space she wants.
Aw, you be friends. apparently.
Yes, as a matter, I'll never
Okay.
forget the story in
0.6
McKinley
seconds
West.
away from Rian Ramos. Give way.
Yes, we had the street circuit, right? And Rian managed to like jump the barriers,
Of course.
and her car ended up kind of in a very
I
precarious
say,
spot.
of course, as a woman.
And people were just like, the
No.
guys were just like running out of their cars. They were like, let me help her. No, let me help her. It's like, guys, there's a race going.
Nakalimutan na, no?
Yeah, it's just,
Kalimutan na.
but, we it was great, especially it was in the first few years. I was like in 2014, 15, 16, like that. And it brought so many eyeballs to the race, and which is what we really wanted and what we really needed. So, favorite racers, for all different reasons, each one has their own. Like I look at Inigo Anton right now, and he's just outstanding, Because of-
Phenom.
yeah, he's a phenom. And it's an overall package, the way he carries himself, how dedicated he is to the sport, and how dedicated and how disciplined he is in real life, because those two are hand in hand. And that's something that I also like to share with people, is that for people who don't know about racing, they think, "Oy, baka if I bring my kid there, reckless yan. He's going to learn how to drive fast."
But there's so much discipline
It's
in
the
it.
complete opposite. Yeah, it's like martial arts, Well, you don't train martial arts to become a bully.
Yes.
In fact, once you learn, you realize how much you don't know.
Yeah.
And then you humble yourself, and then it's the discipline that carries forward. It's the same thing with racing.
Same thing with racing.
So I always tell people, if you're a hothead, if you have a kid that's a hothead on the road, road rage.
It will be tempered.
It will be tempered because you are humbled. You tend to learn, one, you understand speed and its limitations. You understand it in a controlled environment, and you realize you don't know anywhere as much as you think you know.
Yeah.
Because now you're up against people who are really
Really good.
Who are really good, and then you're like, okay.
And who might be better than you, actually.
They are always better than you.
Way
And
ahead.
then you realize that actually I got to pull the aggression back before I can get
Yes.
better.
Yes.
And so that's why I think it's a great family sport, and they're sending a great message. And that's why I love seeing people like Inigo Anton being great ambassadors to the sport. He's just one of
racing.
many. I mean, there's so many I could rattle off their names, but he's just like a great example of what we're trying to look
He's
for.
one of the more populars. Popular
it's
racers.
a package. Because he's so good at driving, plus the way he carries himself outside of
He's
the
an
track.
eye candy.
And then that's subjective then for the girls.
No, I
but
have to say that.
And
no,
then,
nobody can say that.
like,
Me. All right.
his parents
He's an eye
told me.
candy. I said it too.
Pagbigyan natin. Women's Month eh. Women's Month, pagbigyan na natin.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
But
yeah.
his parents said that he cannot race unless he has a certain grade average.
That's
So he manages both. So
That's
he's also,
admirable.
It is, because he's an honor student as well as a top racer.
so you can do both, right?
And he's the only multi-time super sporting champion so far.
Yeah.
In the Philippines, the country, in his
TGR
league,
Philippine Club.
in his league.
He's
yeah.
the only one who's won super sporting more than once.
Okay. So, Jutt, here's a serious question for you. How disappointed are you that you weren't there when Rian Ramos was racing?
No. Initially coming into this booth, I wasn't so much. But hearing all the stories now, parang I missed out on a lot.
Yeah, a lot, man.
You wish like you just dropped out of school and went into hosting the TGR racing. Because I'm assuming you were still in school back then.
Probably was. Maybe, yeah.
Is
Just
that-
be honest, come on. No.
No one knows. No one can verify this week.
I'm trying to be nice to our guests.
Okay, fine. I have a question for Jutt though. For people who don't know, Jutt's he's
Me,
a
I don't
host
know.
for PBA.
Oh!
He hosts a lot of basketball events.
You have the
And-
Natsu Motoring News a while ago.
Yeah, a while ago. Yeah. Bama de Bayo. Look at that.
Crazy.
83 points.
Crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, so what is it like for you to join a completely different industry like
Racing.
like racing?
Motorsport.
Yeah, like motorsports, transitioning from basketball and hosting for the #1 selling brand in the
Yeah.
country,
Well, we know how.
which is Toyota.
Well, we know how that went for one of the co-hosts, but for you, how's it going so far?
I'm not gonna lie. I hope I hit it well, but my first leg doing it, sobrang nervous. As in, I came into it, to be honest, not that big of a car guy. I like cars, but I didn't know it the way you guys do. But I just kept thinking to myself, this is sports too, like
Yes.
competition,
Sports.
something, and then
Sorry, I just had to laugh. This is sports too. No, we're just wasting fuel.
It's competition as well.
But I
right?
mean,
Competition.
the stories that everyone who was competing, the way I would tell the stories of the basketball players I would cover, these racers have stories too. And that's what I really enjoyed telling in the years that I've been there. Like, take for example, Alain Alzona. What made him stick, what made his story stick with me so much is that he started at promotional class, won it, got elevated to sporting class, won it, and then now he's competing at super sporting, trying to win that class.
So you saw his evolution.
Yeah, the stories
Yeah.
that bring them to where they currently are. It's fun to follow, and that's just what I kept with me to try and tell the audience who's following the TGR Cup.
Also, since you're on the field, right? You're interviewing the winners who usually just raced, right? So what does it feel like,
Dapat mas
interviewing?
mataas ang bayad kay Jutt kasi nasa initan si James, nasa aircon.
Yeah, that's true. If the race starts at 10,
Alam mong first leg pa lang pag wala pang tan line. Wala pang tan line.
Yeah, so
Rain or shine,
seeing
man.
their faces after a race, how do you compose yourself in asking questions to the winners?
For me, the first thing I try to gauge is if they're ready. Because sometimes, like, for example, sometimes the weather is just so hot and the conditions are extreme.
Yeah.
And you can tell naman siguro having covered numerous races already, fortunately, I can already kind of gauge if they need a minute.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
Kasi
or
yung iba parang pwede maging suplado. Parang
dalawa yung
nerve-wracking na nga ito pinagkalingan ko. Tapos interview pa. Di ba?
I think
I'm
that-
still shaking in the knees.
Yeah.
The two most challenging situations are when a driver steps out of his car and walks far trying to catch his breath. And the other one is they step out of the car, they come to me as soon as they come to me immediately, but they're also trying to get out of my side as soon as they can. But syempre,
Okay.
there's
They
a
wanna
whole
get it
broadcast.
over and done with.
Yeah,
right?
there's a broadcast. James and his team are still covering, wrapping up the race before they get to throw it to me for the
Yeah.
interview. But the racer is like, tagal pa ba to? Tara na.
Yes, matagal pa ba to?
And,
Yes,
and then, of
matagal
course,
pa.
you've got the ones that maybe just missed out, right? So they're in a bad spot.
Yeah.
So maybe they're on the podium, but like they feel there was a foul move that robbed them of a place, and he's got to deal with that.
Yes.
I just wanted to jump in because I think Jutt's going to be too humble about this because it's him, but I can tell him from my perspective, whatever you felt that you lacked in terms of knowledge of cars was actually an asset to the TGR Cup because
Yes.
you're asking the questions that most people have in their mind.
Yeah.
Sometimes, as experts, and I'm doing air quotes, is we tend to assume people know more
miss
than
the
they do.
points.
Yeah, and we miss the point.
Yes.
Yeah. We can get to like some critics.
So many lost in
It's
translation.
like how I prefer to read the user reviews than the critics reviews for movies because those guys speak more for
your
us,
language,
right? And the
yes.
critics are just in a different plane altogether. Just like. So I think what Jutt you bring there is you bring in a very natural approach to it. It's a very human thing.
Yeah.
Honest reactions.
It's very
to a
honest,
situation,
and that's
yeah.
what it's all about.
So
it
relatable.
never came across if you were nervous. It actually just came across as you were curious.
Appreciate
and we
that.
love that.
Nice. So you're
ask you
not going back to the basketball court.
Jutt, I want to ask you, how did you set up this the interview with the TMP president Masando Hashimoto after the crash? Was it you?
No, actually, at that time, we couldn't interview. I was trying to get
For obvious reasons.
Yeah, but also because everyone was just in shock.
Wait, can we just
So-
give them a background, Eggay? Can you relate what happened
So
last year,
at
right?
Villar City last
Okay.
year, I believe it was the last race.
Day 2, yeah.
Day 2. And,
Okay. The
af-
president of...
It was, I think, a right-hander, and the president, Masando Hashimoto-san, flipped his car.
What was he driving?
The Vios.
Obviously,
The Vias. I mean, again, the Vias.
Yes.
Walang Mitsubishi
So,
doon.
hindi pa ako
Toyota
na
Vios.
hindi pa lang ako
You have a
diba?
pass. You have a
so,
pass.
yeah. Wait, I need to know.
It's not an LC. It's a Vios.
It's not a Tamarao. But yeah,
there
so
was-
what happened? So
There
after
was
the
an
crash,
interview after. It wasn't you.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
In fact, there was
Probably
a bit of
taken
a-
by
think it was-
Toyota people.
Actually, how I remember it, there was really we really didn't put light on it because it's But what was funny there is so we kept it. We didn't bring too much attention to it, but he did.
Yeah, exactly.
With the Facebook post. afterwards.
So here
Yeah.
we were being very, because
Yeah.
I guess what we're managing is nobody's trying to create a different perception.
course.
But what we're trying to do is just make sure that one, Toyota are promoting a sport, first and foremost, safety is at the paramount, right?
Yes.
And it goes to show.
Wala pa yung paycheck nyo kaya ayaw yung interviewin.
He might not sign it.
Yeah, so it was like, okay, we don't want to create the wrong impression, but it was Masando-san that started posting about it. And I'm glad he did, because it is a testament to how safe these cars are and the whole racetrack is. Because it's that's what it takes. That's the difference. That's where you don't cut corners. That's the thing that, like, right now you just drove around the track and the work that's being done there is monumental. You're like thinking they could build a whole village, in less time. But this is the Toyota way, because you're only as strong as your weakest link, and then they will never compromise on safety. So I didn't remember any interview out. The only time I remember that coming out publicly was when Masando-san started posting about it.
Kasi unscathed siya, di ba? Galing, galing.
I know. I saw a video of that, I think.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Saying hi to your co-host, Tin Gamboa, and
She's here.
her fiancé. They're tuned in.
Hi.
They're good.
Pau's tuned
Yes,
in.
Pao,
Hi,
of
guys.
We
Thank you
miss
so
you,
much
Tin.
for...
We'll see you on the weekend. Why isn't she here?
thank you so much for keeping us in the
Thank you so
background.
much, James. Next.
Okay, sorry.
Tin?
Did I put my...
Tin, I have a question for you through We Answer Na. Did you...
Anyway, Jada.
Sorry. Okay, anyway, we want to know what's happening on ground this weekend, and you are going to tell us about that, the booths, the bands, the artists we are looking forward to, and if there are celebrity racers that we're looking forward to, or, social media famous, of course.
Well,
right?
Jutt, you do all of the activities, so you might have a better inside line than I do.
Before you do that, Jutt, let's do this first.
Magic 89.9.
Right there, this is Pitstop with Jada, the Wee Man, and Eggay Q, and Jutt Sulit and James Deakin in the house, because we have got an awesome race coming in this weekend. Did I say everybody's names right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did say it right.
Wow! Walang yatot si Eggay talaga. Oh.
Ngayon ko lang napansin.
Off mo yung mic mo. Yan. Wala kang microphone.
Ay, akin yung pinatay mo eh.
Hindi, sa kanya na.
Okay, yan na.
Naka-off
Okay,
na
there
yung
you go.
kanya. Okay. Jutt, we are on Jutt right now. He is gonna tell us what's happening on ground, because mas malaki yung TF niya.
Then James, I wish. But so if you guys have been to the Vios Cup or the TGR Cup previously, you know that when you enter, you get a passport, and on that passport you get the logos of all the sponsors of the TGR Cup, which means you're trying to get a stamp on every sponsor's logo.
Yes.
Dahil they all have different activations. So you go to the activity tent, the different sponsors. Petron will have something there. Seiko will have something there as well. Nandun din yung rigs of...
You are very sly on mentioning the sponsors, Jutt. I'm now thinking maybe you got free gas on your way here.
maybe a little bit, a full tank.
Okay.
But yeah, there's also one thing that excites me all the time is the TGR rigs. So you can try out sim racing there, because we do
Nice.
actually have someone who has a sim racing. Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
naman, free.
And then maybe be like an Enzo Ison who started with sim racing and is now going to be on the track over at River Parks Cavite.
Galing.
And then of course we also have the GR tent where you have all the different GR models, GR cars of Toyota on display. Always fun to check that out. And what's new also in River Parks this particular weekend is we're going to have kind of a food park, some food trucks.
Nice.
It's never been done before.
Food pa
lang eh.
Nice.
Wala pa yung highlight, food pa lang eh.
I mean, that's a highlight alone for me.
Okay, so
It's
this is
gonna
the
be-
first time that they're doing it. Food
No,
trucks.
the Tamarao food trucks.
There you go.
Because
That's what's special about
Yeah.
it. Tamarao food trucks.
we're really
Okay.
going to be putting on display the many different ways that you can put a
Wait,
Toyota
free
Tamarao
food?
to use.
Configurations, yeah.
Free food ba?
I cannot confirm that. Courtesy of we, maybe.
Wow.
Otherwise, everybody will be going to chat. You said free food, dude. I mean, where's our stub? Right?
Si Wee,
Okay,
happy na yan sa free makalan, syempre.
Ay, yeah. Oo.
There's free concerts. Free concerts.
Yes, okay, let's talk about
Concerts,
the
of
music
course.
that's going to happen on over the weekend. So what's happening
Well,
for
I
the
think
first day?
for me, the highlight act would be Ben and Ben.
That's on the last day.
And
That's on
not,
Sunday.
That's not like the first time we've had them. So
Yeah.
they're
I think it's the second
always,
time around.
always a hit.
Okay.
Right? Some of the bigger ones who have been that really rock the place down are
Chris Martin? No, I'm
no.
kidding.
Bamboo?
I'm kidding.
Before,
Was it Bamboo?
Bamboo did it.
Yes.
Rico Blanco, Eli
Blanco.
Buendia.
Eli Buendia.
Oh, God.
Dami,
Eli
you know, it's-
Buendia, no?
It's
Parokya ni
star-studded.
Edgar.
Parokya ni
na.
Edgar. It's star-studded talaga.
Grabe, Toyota.
Sulit.
I think for Saturday, you guys have Lola Amor.
Yes.
And Ben and Ben will be closing the closing shop
Yeah,
on
and
Sunday.
then Ben and Jerry's is in the food truck.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
What the
not
hell?
related, but
I
yes.
was really excited.
Since
Like,
you mentioned that.
genuinely excited.
Yeah.
I saw
Ben
your eyes
Jerry's.
light up.
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and
Choco
Ben
Monkey,
Jerry's.
man.
Cherry Garcia. Cherry Garcia.
And
Sarap yun.
Cherry Garcia.
Cherry flavored Ben
Oh,
and
yeah,
Jerry's.
Ben and
Ah,
Jerry's.
yeah, yes.
Cherry Garcia.
Yes.
Akala ko artista from the
The-
660s.
Eh,
na
Chunky
sinasabi
Monkey
nito.
pala, sorry. Not
Chunky
Choco
Monkey.
Monkey.
And the Caramel Sutra.
Yeah, oh my God.
Caramel Sutra.
Okay, how many cars are going to be racing total this
16
weekend?
Tamaraos.
16 Tamaraos, yeah.
And that's going to be one grid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My
That's true.
goodness, that's going to be that's massive in a street circuit. That's going to be massive.
Oh,
And a
my
handful
goodness.
of Toyota Vios cars.
What
Yeah.
is the plural of Tamarao? Is there like a
Tamaraos.
Is it a herd?
Tamaraos.
A herd of Tamaraos?
I
How do
think
you-
A pride of
a pride of
Tamaraos.
Tamaraos? Hey, what do you call it?
Wait, is Tamarao Tagalog? Is it Filipino?
It's
The
I've
word
always
is-
associated
the word
it-
itself,
no,
like
it's
kalab.
English.
Ah,
Is it?
Yeah.
it's
So how do you say
English.
Tamaro?
It's not like
Tamarao, English. Tamarao. Tama ba?
Wow, I didn't know
Galing
that.
mo dun.
Muling
oh my god.
It's
She's
really not-
approving of my senseless.
okay.
I always thought that was a Tagalog word
Oh,
all my
so
life.
it's English pala.
Come on, guys. Stay in school.
Ang galing. Ang galing.
Stay in school. Say no to drugs.
Ang
But
galing. Ang galing
you know
talaga ni
what's interesting, no? For the Tamaro race on Saturday and Sunday, feeling ko dahil sobrang tight nung dalawang U-turns nun, feeling ko merong magre-reverse dyan pag nagkamali.
Yung
With the
3-point.
I
Tamaraos
think,
particularly.
meron
yeah.
nagkamali ka, meron magre-reverse.
Are you allowed to reverse?
Oh, no, di mo
Especially
bawal
to get
yun.
out of
You get a penalty
corner.
though. You
Yeah.
get a penalty if you reverse on the
okay.
track.
Absolutely,
really?
yeah.
You're
How many
allowed,
seconds,
but there's
though?
a penalty.
It's a big one because, and a lot of people don't know this. They
Also
ask
at the
about
pit lane,
this.
right?
Why?
Pati sa pit lane,
Why?
bawal.
In fact, you're really not allowed to put into reverse because what happens is like when sometimes you're lining up on the starting grid and then you make lampas ng konti. You're not allowed to put into reverse. If you do, you'll get penalized. So what they do is they push your car back, and a lot of people are like, why? It's like, because believe it or not, this has happened. You're so focused on the race that you reverse into your spot. And guess what happens when the lights go out? You're
What?
still in reverse.
Oh, you're still in
Wom, wom, wom. And then you pop the clutch and
You go the other
guy
way.
behind you goes forward and you go backwards. That's why it's a mortal sin. They don't allow reverse gears
You
and you
should
get
put something on the gear separator, right? Like a box or a
How
wood
do you...
for them not to
Sige, stay in
engage,
school.
right?
Sige, stay in school. Teach us. Teach us. Paano mo gagawin sa gear?
Lagyan mo ng wood separator. Yeah, like a lock or
God.
something,
Padlock
diba?
talaga.
Okay, we talk about how people get to the races, how free entrance, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
Free entrance.
Admission is free.
Admission is free. But how do you get to race? There might be listeners out there who are interested maybe next year or in the future they want to race. Where do they go for TGR?
Go to a dealership first and buy a...
Yeah. You
Well,
can-
that's one step,
If you're-
definitely.
If you're a
Definitely
privateer, if you're a privateer, you have
If
to...
you're a privateer,
Yes,
you
but
have
you
to
buy the
purchase-
car
you
for
buy the car.
dealership. I mean, I would go to dealerships that are already racing, like any of the Toyota Balintawak, Quezon Avenue, etc. They would be able to steer you into the right because they already have teams. And then the other avenue would be TRS.
Okay.
Tuason Racing, they're a school, they're a racing school, so they are also going to be able to teach you properly if you have no experience, give you all the basics that you need, because you do have to qualify. You just can't say, Mommy, I want to race, and then that's it. No,
Yeah.
you've got to have some level of training.
Certification also.
Yes, certification. So TRS or go through the dealerships and they'll be able to guide you. But I would go the TRS route.
And part of Toyota being able to push racing to everyone is the TGR Academy as well. I've been fortunate enough to try it one time, so that's where you really get the basics. I think it's also in partnership with TRS that they teach you the basics of of racing, and for me it was quite an experience because you really have to unlearn your habits.
Yes, you do.
In driving your car in along EDSA or on a regular
Really?
road.
Correct.
Like you don't brake slowly, you slam on the brakes.
It's
You
100%,
really have to-
and then you release. Whereas we go the opposite. We apply
Slow.
We apply little pressure, and then we get gradually. In racing, it's the opposite. It's full, and then you release.
And the hilanto.
And one last
The hilanto.
avenue for to answer your question is through when we do the virtual cups, like when we do the
Yes.
e-driving, Toyota have a lot of these virtual racers. Luis Moreno was one of those guys that started there, did well, and then he ends up. So you just
In
want
the
to
car.
you just want to get into the ecosystem. So those are 4 ways that you can get into the TGR Academy. Look out for when we hold the different types of e-racing and simulator racing, and then you can go to a dealership or you can go to TRS.
And actually, Tin is also the one hosting the TGR sim racing. And,
Yes, the virtual one.
Yeah, shout out to Tin and Pao. So tune in. They also handle that. It's a whole separate event. But yeah,
Yes.
some of the racers who've graduated from that, they've represented the country as well as the top sim racing drivers. They've also graduated to the track and have won on the track.
Yeah.
Luis Moreno.
Yeah, Luis Moreno is one of our stars from there. And it's always crazy to see. It's always crazy to see them going from virtual to reality.
We had
So
him here
inspiring.
earlier. No?
Si Luis?
Luis
Talaga ba?
Moreno.
Boys,
Okay.
there you
Was
go.
I here?
Bieno.
Bieno.
Yeah, he gets it for Bieno.
Not Pitstop.
No, for Pitstop too.
I wasn't here.
No, you were here. For sure,
You
you
were
were
here.
here.
You were here.
Talaga ba?
Every time Toyota's here, you're here. Okay.
Okay.
So,
And there's this late guy, remember? The late.
Yeah. My gosh, my memory.
Stay in school.
Ayan. Sige na, wait lang.
But
Okay,
Tin liked your comment about saying no to drugs, ah.
He's
Supporting it, yeah.
Okay, so now that you've mentioned these avenues, are there social media accounts you guys want to promote for TGR, for getting into it, or going there this
And
weekend
for
in the
yourselves.
race, and
Yeah.
for yourselves as well?
Well, I'm at Jutt Sulit, but please do follow at Toyota Motor PH, and the registration link will always be on at TGR Philippines. So follow that account and make sure whenever they release the link to registration, we got 3 more legs after this weekend. So it's the most that I've seen in a year.
it's the
I don't know
It is the
ever.
most, yeah.
So there you go.
It's always been 3, right? Per
Yes,
year.
and we also have the extra series now. We have the Tamarao series, so it's really the biggest year so far.
Big year for
It's a big
TGR.
year.
Okay.
So yeah, I would also aside from the Toyota pages that Jutt just mentioned, you can. I'm on Facebook and Instagram, James Deakin. Just look for that, and we'll keep you up to date there. It's also a great place to watch the races if you can't make it down. But because we're in the metro now, I would highly recommend that you just come down, because it is something that you would normally pay a lot of money for to be
Yes.
able to recreate somewhere else. Like,
Yes.
even if you are lucky enough to, I've been to many races overseas, and they're not as big as this. Like, we assume that just because it's overseas, yes, F1 for sure.
Yeah.
But as you go down, even one level down, TGR Cup gets a better crowd.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
That's a
I've been to
lot. I can
vouch for
WRC,
that.
I've been
Yeah.
to GP2, GP3, and stuff like that. You'd be
Empty
surprised.
grandstands.
Empty grandstands. They're just big on the television side. So this is something that is very unique, and it's accessible.
Yes, and free, and we'll see you guys over the. Are you going to be there even on Friday for the qualifying?
For you, yeah. If you show up, we'll show up.
I love it.
Yeah, we'll
One
go
last
there.
thing, by the
I won't
way.
be there. I'm on board.
If you guys really are not going to be able to come to River Park,
There you
Cavite,
go, yes.
live stream will be on Saturday and Sunday on the Toyota Motor Philippines Facebook page.
Thank you so much, guys. Anybody you want to say hi to, shout outs, and
Tin,
whatnot?
hi, Tin.
Yeah.
Tin and Pao.
Talaga, no?
Yeah.
Si Wee is
We
like,
miss her. Fine.
No, I'm happy.
pink ka na, kakulay mo yung phone mo.
Yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm happy for everyone. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for Jutt, James, everyone. Yeah, for Toyota. Of course.
Okay, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you,
Okay.
guys.
Thank you, James and
Guys,
Jutt.
appreciate it.
Thank
See you in the
so
weekend.
much. See you this
Remember,
weekend.
racing the tracks, not on the streets.
Yes,
Unless
It's a Toyota street race.
Yeah. See you guys this weekend. And that's it for us. Also, anything to promote, Wee?
Same as last week, autofocus and motoring today.
Yes, Autocar Philippines and Wheels Philippines, and of course
Our Instagram.
Pitstop 89.9.
So
Don't
hard
forget
to
sa wakas,
remember.
guys.
Sa wakas.
Oh my goodness. And hanging there for 5 p.m. OPM home stretch with my girl Isabel, 6 to 9 p.m. Plus on Friday, the big breakfast with me and Big D hanging there because I've got Bruno Mars for you. This is a newly minted song from Bruno Mars.
Magic 89.9.